Jay-Z is one such person who went from the street to becoming one of the richest artists in the world. Hello and welcome to our channel. Today, we are going to tell you about Jay-Z's secret to success. So, let us begin. Jay-Z is an American musician and businessman who has achieved global fame for his groundbreaking contributions to hip-hop and his groundbreaking marriage to pop superstar Beyoncé. He's now one of the wealthiest Americans, but he didn't always ride a wave of fame and fortune. Jay-Z, a New York native, did not come from a privileged background. Instead, he had a difficult youth that drove him to rap as a form of expression and release. He spent a number of years working in the hip-hop industry before he got famous. The fact that he started his own record label and was responsible for his own success was a major factor. Jay-Z has built his fortune and fame by always prioritizing himself and the causes he believes in. Today, the man is worth $1.3 billion. Well, in his own words, Jay-Z said,
"I walk in every room as myself. I don't walk in any room as anyone else. I'm not cowering. I'm not speaking soft. My voice doesn't change. It sounds exactly the same way. I'm walking as myself and proud. And I speak for us. And that gives me a joy. I'm honored to be in those rooms. And so, yes. It's like, don't listen to anyone. Everybody's scared. Everyone tells you how things worked out, but it worked out for you that way. And so don't listen to anyone because their experience is unique to who they are. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then a lot of people will try to put their fears on you. You can't do that. No, you can't do it. Right. You know what I'm saying? So they just projecting, they're putting things that they don't believe that they can do on you. And you may possibly do it. Like my uncle, he was telling me, my uncle said I'd never sell 1 million records. I sold 1 million records like 1 million times.
The man understands the struggle that is needed for success, and he understands the importance of thinking. This is one of the reasons he has risen to such levels of success. Nobody ever told Jay-Z when he was a poor child living in a housing project that he would be worth $1.3 billion and sell out Madison Square Garden. He did, however, have a 6th grade teacher named Miss Elodin who must have noticed something in the young Sean Carter. That tiny bit of encouragement encouraged Jay-Z to think big and pursue opportunities outside of the projects. It all begins with a big picture perspective and the determination to see it through. However, in your drive for money, you should not forget that you need to have the proper respect. Jay Volume Z's 2, Hard Knock Life, was named the Best Rap Album Grammy winner in 1999. But he couldn't be located at the event that evening. Jay-Z had previously stated that he didn't attend the Grammys because he didn't think they gave the due respect to hip-hop. Jay didn't show up, even though doing so would have been beneficial to his career. Jay-Z obviously cannot stand being disrespected, and as a result, he is rarely treated poorly by others. It is important to recognize when it's okay to be assertive and demand respect from your coworkers. It will boost your charisma and get you greater respect from others. You've put in a lot of time and effort over the years, yet despite your efforts, your boss continues to mistreat you and the company continues to underpay you. What matters most is how you respond to these antics. If you put up with this disrespectful behavior, your coworkers will likely follow suit. If you respond to this contempt with clarity and firmness, though, your supervisor will understand you mean business and treat you with more respect. Oh, another thing that we learned from Jay-Z's story is that we should know how to handle rejection. Jay-Z was rejected by every major record label. What happened to his aspiration of making it big as a rapper? No, he instead decided to create his own record company. Although J Promotion Z's of Iceberg Apparel was driving record sales, the firm only offered him a token endorsement fee. The question is whether or not he took them up on their offer. No, he launched a rival fashion label, which he sold 10 years later for $200 million. It's incredible to watch Jay-Z get himself up after being knocked down. All of us would do well to embrace this outlook. As unfortunate as it may be, failure is a necessary step on the road to success, and it is imperative that we recognize this. If you are constantly being turned down, you should not give up. You should use this setback as motivation to develop your skills and abilities. Jay-Z also teaches us that we should not run our mouths. When Jay associate Z's Jazz landed a major record deal with EMI, he was still trying to make it as a musician. Jazz was planning a trip to London for a recording session, and he invited Jay-Z to tag along. The reaction from Jay Entourage Z was muted as he shared the news. They told him they felt abandoned by the music industry and that rappers were being utilized. Of course, Jay-Z disregarded their criticism, but he also learned an important lesson. Sometimes it's best to keep quiet about your ambitions. Jay-Z claims he decided then that he wanted his own record deal, but he didn't go around talking about it to even his closest pals. It's tempting to gush about your hopes and plans for the future, but try to keep your mouth shut. It might be disheartening when those closest to you, such as family and friends, don't share your vision. What counts more than words are deeds. Finally, we must understand that skills are transferable. To my knowledge, Jay-Z did not attend an MBA program. That hasn't stopped him from starting companies worth $100 million and working as a co-brand director for Budweiser Select, though. Instead of going to school for a master's degree in business administration like his peers, Jay-Z honed his financial acumen on the streets. It's not surprising that he was able to transition smoothly into the multiple positions of an entrepreneur, given that he had already honed his skills in street-level sales, management, and advertising. We can learn from one another's varied backgrounds. Develop as many abilities as you can. A skill that seems pointless right now could end up being really beneficial down the road. Additionally, always be on the lookout for opportunities to apply the knowledge you've gained in one area to another. So, that's all the time we had today, folks. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and do hit the bell icon on your way out. See you all next time.